I feel as if freshly awakened from some long dream. Yet I heard clear each word exchanged between you and the one who possessed me. I remember them still. That woman. She too was named Ulra. Perhaps it was that chance bond that led her spirit to me. And through me she called to you. To one whose strength of will outmatched the master of this place. Arisen or no, my own will seems a guttering candle to your sun. I shall remain here a while, I think, to contemplate the meaning of our meeting here.
Sent our host to his grave, have you? Remind me never to cross you. Still, seems these walls aren't about to come crumbling down for want of his presence. Mayhap they've taken root one material plane. 'Tis idle conjecture, and a precious little import either way. If you've the need, I'm the
I love the game trying to justify continuing from this point. Hello, by the way. Hello, greetings, good evening, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my buckler here real quick. I'm picking up pretty much immediately where we left off. It kicked us back here, and I gained a couple level ups. I leveled up and Lucy leveled up, I guess, would be a more accurate way of describing that.
If you've the need, I'm the cook. What'll it be, then?
We're going to continue. Last time I beat the final boss of the area. Yeah. That's about it. Sculpture. Oh, 2 moonbeam gems. A bunch of stuff to purify, so we'll do that. Drop off some of these things here. I was going to do all of this inventory management junk. Ooh, we did get a level 3 weapon. Which apparently I've never had or looked at before. That's interesting.
What'll it be, then? If you've the need... No.
I was going to do all this inventory management off camera, but then the little cutscene dialogue thing started and whatnot, so here we are. Ah, there we go. Defeat the Diamond's awakened form. So yes, the final boss will have a second form, apparently, if we go down there. I think I'm going to switch back to my other class.
If there is aught I can do, say.
Whatever it was called. Magic Archer. That's the one. Seems like it'd be fun. I did pick up a new... Yeah, I picked up a new set of daggers at some point when I was purifying equipment earlier. Sapphire daggers. Again, quickening. Tempest? I think Dragon's Tempest is the one that we want. Sapphire daggers are new, and I have not upgraded them at all. I've never even used them. They're supposed to be pretty awesome, though. Let's see. We have the Grey Veil. We do. With that. It was fun playing as something different, playing as the Mystic Knight for a while, but it's time that we go back to something else here. And gloves, I wonder if those are any good. So wearing those, do I have anything better that I might like more? I don't think so. That's good. Ring of Desiccation, and then I want to come down here and grab something. One of these. Somewhere there's a good ring for us. Threefold bolt and sixfold bolt, that's a good one. There's another good one. Oh, there we go. This one. This is the other one that I want.
If there is aught I can do, say it.
All my skills should already be not set. Apparently. I like cutting wind, but let's go with Sunflare, because that's also kind of a fun skill. I'm happy with those. So let's see, what do we want here? Don't need enchantments anymore, because we're not using those.
If there is aught I can do, pray permit me to help you now as before. If there is aught I... If there is aught I can do, say it. If there is aught I can do, say it. Pray permit me to help you now as before. I would pray.
Oh well. If you've the need, I'm the... If you've the need, I'm the cook. What'll it be? If you've the need, what'll it be then? what'll it be? If you... No die.
I must pray permit me to help you. Pray permit me to help. Pray.
Alright, and I'm back. I swapped around my skills, I changed classes to the archer again, of course. All that sort of thing. I picked up at some point, I purified a really cool set of fire daggers. The sap fire daggers. I think they reduce enemy defense. Oh, and then I forgot to upgrade them. That's how new they are. Yeah, and it looks like they do reduce enemy defense in addition to doing fire damage, so that's pretty cool. We got Immolation, we got 100 Kisses. I'm going to go with Sunflare, just because I think that's a really cool looking attack and I want to play with it a little bit more.
This place is...
All that sort of thing. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade these daggers real quick if we can. And we can.
If you've...
It'd be really nice to rarefy these, but we have to get them dragon forged first, so hopefully we run into a dragon. We'll check out the Stone of Remembrance at some point. I'm going to keep promising that, and it will actually happen. I just don't feel like reading for 10 minutes. Not just yet. We do also have a couple of Moonbeam gems that we can open. I think I even have some more in storage, actually. Let's... Sorry, I'm a bit disorganized here. Our plan is I want to just run in there and start killing things, but I keep forgetting that we do have maybe some other housekeeping-y type things that we need to deal with. So let's see if we can find that other Moonbeam gem. It's going to be in here somewhere.
If you've the need, what'll it be then?
I don't know where it goes. Special, maybe? Oh, we have 2. Then those 18 macabre sculptures that are right there, those are ones that I grabbed on my first run-through. I'm not going to pull them out of my inventory here, because then they will immediately count towards our quest, and that's no fun, because then we're not actually finding them on our own. Boom, that's so much fun. Alright. So what's going to change? What's going to be new? I am probably going to open all these chests again and check inside them, just in the event that they have something new. Alright, so Grim Goblins, just immediately out the gate here. This is a little new. There's a lot of them, too. And I don't know what I'm going to need to upgrade these daggers. I can't see what equipment or what items they will take to rarefy. I can't see that until we actually have them dragon forged. So... kind of just on our own and in the dark. So I'm going to be grabbing some of the more rare items and equipments as we get them dropped from enemies. If that sentence makes any sense at all. Let's check out this top floor before going down. Something, just like a tree, I guess. Chimera?
Gorchimera?
Ah, Gorchimera. That's not too bad.
The first strike shall be mine.
It's different. It's not a thing that we've seen in here before, but I mean, we've fought them elsewhere before. So it's not that big of a deal. Okay, the game's giving us lots of wake stones so far.
Weakling still.
So that's a thing. Like it's trying to tell me something. Level 2 novelty, that's not bad.
We'll rout them in a single.
Again, I would like to get maybe a better... Oh, another level 2 novelty. I'd like to get maybe a better ring. For this class, or for the Mystic Warrior class, or basically for any class. I have a lot of rings that only boost one skill, and it's a skill that I use. A good example is my 9-fold bolt here. I have a ring that boosts that skill and nothing else. I would love to have more than one skill boost. If I could like boost that and Ricochet Hunter or something, oh man, that would just be the best thing ever. Alright, so I'm taking the safe way down. If you hadn't gathered by me running all the way back. Okay, they replaced the spiders with leap worms. That kind of sucks. Let's see if we can get this snake tail off here. That wasn't too bad.
A weakling is a weakling still.
So I just kind of realized that I'm apparently all about fire right now. That's just the way things are with my daggers. Oh boy. Who just showed up? Is it Death?
One at a time.
It's Garm. Oh, and that Chimera's still running around here, too. Alright, well, let's go with Immolation. I don't have my ring equipped, so I can't do the higher form of Immolation. That's okay, though. X-Quay! Okay, that was not a spell I was expecting you to cast. Unless it was the Grim Goblin here that cast it. These little guys are jerks. Right, let's turn Immolation off. Oh man, get off me, you stupid Chimera. Leave me alone. Okay. Goblin needs to be dealt with. Where's that other little goblin shaman guy? I know he's around here somewhere. I've seen him casting those spells. Oh, get back here. Alright. Now we should have a chance at dealing with some of these enemies here. So I don't really know what the biggest threat is right now. The Chimera can cast spells, which makes it pretty dangerous in my eyes, and then when it has that tail, it can spit poison. The Garm, though, they're just, like, far more dangerous in the sense of raw damage output. Is anybody gonna save me? Alright, plan B.
Not bad. That actually hurt.
Maybe see if we can dish out some range damage here. Hopefully Ricochet Hunter will help. The Chimera's tail is back, which is unfortunate. We just kind of stick back, though, and rain death down on them from afar. We should be fine. I will definitely be fine, but I'd like to get some of these numbers down a little bit. Just, there are a lot of creatures to be fighting at once right now.
Take them one at a time.
Okay, so it's definitely the goat head that's casting X-Quay. I thought it was the goblin shamans. I didn't realize they could cast that. Or maybe I had just forgotten that they could cast that.
Beware their future light. There are many Arisen.
Alright, so looks like one of the Garm died. Let's see if I can maybe kill this goat head. That would be the best.
So that's the way. That's right. Watch their behavior. Ready the Mithridates. Their bite brings poison.
Headgear, I don't know if I've seen that before.
A shield will hold their launches. No, they hold the advantage. I've been tricked.
Alright, that Garm is really close to being dead. Yeah, I'm really thinking about swapping out my Sunflare for what's the Biting Wind or whatever that's called? The one where I dash back and forth a bunch. Seems like it'd be a more useful spell to have. Alright, it's almost dead. There we go, now it's dead. Ooh, okay, so for being like the very first room here, the place was maybe a little tougher than I remember it being. Which is good, that's awesome. I feel like we're gonna have our work cut out for us. Oh, dang it. I'm wondering if man-eaters can show up in different chests now? Because that could potentially be an issue.
Take care you don't become its meal. Roots? That's such a death.
Alright, Sonya didn't die, so that's pretty awesome. And we killed it. That's really awesome. Alright, let's move on to room number 2, shall we? Ah, just kidding. There's going to be a chest that we can get up here, I believe. Or I took a wrong turn and we're going down a completely different area. And those little goblins are tough. Kept giant fish. That's going to be awesome for stamina recovery, however. Our weight's fine. I don't need to deal with that for a bit. Oh, and then I'm out of lantern oil. That's always so disorienting when the lantern runs out of fuel. Lighting in video games is just one of those things that I kind of like taking for granted. Oh, man, another one of these things. Let's see if Ricochet Hunter does anything for us. I'm just curious, I don't know that I've ever tried like a ranged battle against these things before. Alright, let's deal with our health again, shall we? This is rough. I might need to get like a dedicated healer pawn, something I toyed with before. Or put Lucy in that role even. And just have someone that is here to heal and not really do anything else. I feel like that will help us with our survivability down here. Didn't mean to pick up that ceramic jug. It seems like a silly item to grab. And I had a thought. Because of all these man-eaters that we're running into, I'm gonna swap in my immolation ring. And we're gonna use that before opening any more of these chests. Just because these man-eaters are complete jerks. This is a pretty efficient way of dealing with them. Swing and a miss on that jump there. And apparently my health does not go down at all. Maybe that's just because I was climbing? It's going up.
Storehouse of some sort, perhaps.
80. Oh. So I take the damage in little spikes and bursts, it looks like. But somebody, one of my pawns, has, probably Lucy, has some gear that's giving me some regeneration. Okay. That's right. I remember how to play this game now. Okay. I was just curious to see if any, like, macabre sculptures had respawned or anything. I don't know that they will. I doubt that they will. You never know, though. Is there anything in here? Maybe. Chest. Ring of Ruby. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Also, don't really know that I care. I really like having these skill boosting rings. They're a very neat little addition to the game. I like the kind of tug of war element that that they introduce with those, in that you have to decide, you know, which each ring can boost one or maybe two skills, and you got to decide. Like, I can have 6 skills equipped, 2 for my main weapon and 2 for my offhand weapon, or for like a staff user or something like a mage or a sorcerer, you know, 1 weapon that gives you 6 skills. But that's, you know, 2 rings, 4 skills. You maybe have to decide what skills you care about and which ones are of lesser importance. And then throw in things like the ring of desiccation that prevents me from getting wet, prevents my lantern from going out when I get wet. Oh, you're a dragon. And you get kind of an interesting little dilemma that you have to deal with when it comes to your inventory, which is really neat. I like that. Not to mention the skills themselves are pretty awesome. Okay, so for fighting a dragon, I'm going to swap back to my 9-fold bolt ring here. Especially against a fire dragon. Is what oh, hellhounds. This sucks. I liked it better when there weren't any enemies in here. Alright, still super effective against hellhounds. I'm hoping that my ice attack will be very effective against the drake as well.
You get nowhere while it's aloft.
Well, to be honest, I've never shot a rapper with ice. Okay, it knocked it down. That's honestly, that's more than I was hoping for. Gotta deal with these hellhounds, though. Their little fireballs that they breathe are really irritating.
No, they hold the advantage. There must be somewhere to create an open we fight such a thing.
Let's go with the Ricochet Hunter, because that should pierce through it. Dang it. Knock it off, you jerk.
Find that breath!
Seriously, stop that. When he flies, he's staggering me, or he's pushing me back, and it's interrupting my spell. Yeah, we're in far too much of an open area for that to work. That's okay, though. Back off, dragon! Why are you chasing me? The only reason I'm really shooting him is because I have fire daggers equipped, and I'm assuming that fire daggers are not going to be very effective against a fire drake.
How shameful.
My ice is doing work against him. That's pretty neat.
Let go, fiend!
Right in the heart. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm here.
It is a trapping foe. You cannot take much more. There must be some way to create an opening. Oh.
Hellhounds, I don't really care about any of the items they might drop. Oh man, this guy's just massacring my pawns.
I'll scale it and
Yeah, I'm definitely liking the idea of getting a healer. I'll probably do that after we finish up this video. Do that off camera. It's kind of a hassle to find decent pawns. This kind of high level, this late in the game. A lot of pawns in the Rift have really crappy inclinations. A lot of them have Guardian, basically, is what it boils down to. And Guardian makes them come stand next to you and not fight enemies. So, naturally, that's a really useless thing to get on, say, like warriors and pawns I've intended to be damage dealers.
I'll scale it and strike from above.
That's why I've been kind of sticking with pawns like, who was the one that we had previously? Valkyrie, I think? Who I had for, you know, like 50 levels or so beyond, like, beyond her usefulness. She was like level 120, or level 100, 110, something like that? Close to that. Relatively low, considering that we're almost to like level... Where are we at? Let's just check real quick. I'm curious now. Yeah, almost 150. And we had that pawn for quite a while. Okay. Let's go ahead and attack him. I know... Maybe not expecting to be doing a ton of damage here, but I'm hoping I could at least like lower his defense or something. That might also be really nice.
Rain steel upon it.
Oh, I didn't knock him down. That's new. Get him in the wing? Oh, didn't get him in the wing. There, got him in the wing. Oh, broke his... Oh, you dropped a scale for that. Where was that?
It'll take more than that. Help me! I cannot take much more.
And this dragon is just a jerk.
I'll scale it and strike.
Can we break his wings? I feel like that would be the most useful thing we can do right now. Of course she's gonna roar.
I cannot take much more.
Oh, we did break his wings. That's why.
Not this day. We could but stop its fire breath.
Yeah, it's kind of nice that these dragons are actually a threat again. Although I'd like to fight a different one. Fight like maybe the Thunder Dragon or the Ice Dragon. See if those are... See how those fights go. Fire Drake Fang.
It only gets tougher from here, Master.
So apparently Fire Drake is its actual name. I didn't realize that. I was just calling that because I don't remember what the Ice Dragon and the Thunder Dragon are actually called. Like a worm and a wyvern, I believe, but I don't remember which was which.
I'll scale it and strike from above.
Marion asked to make that.
You stop chasing me. Please, go away. Let me recover my stamina.
There must be some way to reach it open.
I'm fine with this. You can just keep backing up all day long. We're pretty gosh darn close to killing it here. I gotta hit it in the heart one more time, I think. There we go. Does it have icicles hanging from its heart? Is that what that texture's supposed to be? Nice! And we Dragon Forged the daggers. That's gonna be super duper useful.
Let's have a look.
Many possessions can be more a hindrance than
Man-eater.
Oh, man-eater, of course. Okay, so these man-eaters are just, like, crazy common now.
It'll take more than that.
Nope, get out of there. Get out of there, Sonya.
Take care you don't become its meal.
Let's have these tentacles off!
Alright. Whew. Let's go ahead and cast Immolation now, before I forget. We'll run around and open a bunch of these chests and see what we got. Nasia, that's not bad. Wakestone Shard? That should, yeah, that gave us a full Wakestone. We've got a ton of those things. Let's grab a bunch of Green Warish also as we kind of see it and get the chance to grab them. I think that's most of the chests down here. Yeah, alright, so let's go up here and deal with the spiders and snakes and whatnot, and there should be a few more chests up here. And then we could use a bunch of those Moonbeam gems that we're carrying. Balmy perfume, sure. Wonder if I walk into these red barrels if they just explode? Yeah. Okay. All for the sake of science. Oh, and this is just Immolation. This isn't the level 3 Flame Shroud because I swapped out my rings again. I'm too lazy to really keep doing that over and over again. Alright. We'll open this one. I have no idea what's going to be behind all these. I'm assuming they're all just treasure chests, I think. I think that was what we saw, yeah. Just going to kind of pick for it at random. Depth's Mantle. You do anything cool for us? It looks kind of dorky, too. Reserved for wizards of the highest order, so what if we put it on our wizard? Oh, I'd have to move it around. Well, actually I probably want to move it around anyway. It's fairly heavy and I'd rather not be carrying that. So it looks like it goes with the Adept's hat and the Adept's robes that she's wearing. Just colors kind of match, but beyond that, not super impressed. I think there's one below us. Let's go see what's over here, though, while we're up top. I do also want to go into that room and see what's in the little arena area. Ring of Onyx. I'm assuming that does something like increase our dark resistance. Level 2 Novelty, not bad. Another Wakestone Shard. What do you hold? Oh, you're just a gather point. Don't really care.
Tis a troubling.
Let's go ahead and open this one too. Skipped cutscene, don't need to watch the door open. Dragon's Roost, that's, I believe, a decent shield. Not crazy good or anything, but yeah, decent. I'm not using those sorts of shields anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Dragon corpse, so... we'll open this one. Adept's robe. I'm pretty sure that's what Lucy's actually wearing right now, so I will consider that not terribly useful as well. What the hell? Let's open this one too. And I think that's all of our Moonbeam gems. Dragon's Glaze. Sounds like a bow. Or looked like a bow, I mean. Yes, Dragon's Roost, just a boring old shield. Dragon's Glaze, oh, it's a longbow. Cool if I ever wanted to play a ranger again. Coupled headgear. Have any sort of bonus? No. It's a robe. Ring of Onyx. Yep. Well heightens the resistance to darkness. 25% darkness resistance. So not a horrible ring. Ring of Ruby, you're going to be fire resistance? Yeah, 25 fire resistance. That's kind of a cool idea. Oh, and then I was going to check this, make sure... I got to deal with all my inventory. I'll deal with that later. Was that the last of our Moonbeam gems? It looks like it was. Okie dokie. So, let's see. We don't actually need to go get the Void Key because we've already gotten it and that door's already open there. However, I am still mega curious to know what's going on in the room with the giant gore cyclops, the first one that we encountered. And whatever else might be in here. Because who knows, it could be anything. However, I am going to go ahead and end this video here. And in fact, I'm probably going to deal with inventory management stuff, and then probably run back up and try to upgrade my daggers as well. And maybe look into getting a 4th pawn for us. We're taking a pounding, and it might be a good idea just to have a healer, if I can find someone. Maybe bring a 2nd damage dealer and change Lucy over to being a healer or something. I don't know. I'll work through it on my own and figure all that stuff out. So, thank you all for joining me. It looks like this is going to be a much, much tougher second run through here. These enemies are pretty nasty. So, yeah, I hope you'll stick around and watch me attempt to get through this a second time. I'll see you all next time, everybody.